Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another exciting episode of Let's Play Super Mario World. In the last episode we went through the first castle, and now we're going to be starting out the Donut Plains, with number 1 of course, how accurate and appropriate. So, wait, I don't want to run ahead too far. Okay, so this level we actually get introduced to the other new power-up in the game, or the only new power-up in the game really. The other power-up is what I meant to say, instead of the Fire Flower. Basically now we have a cape, and we can fly around. Now, this power-up is both awesome and kind of annoying and cheap in its own way, because it allows you to skip so much of the levels that it's almost like, what's the point of getting this, or giving this, if you're just going to give people the option to skip? Well, for me, oh god, wow. For me, I don't really like skipping all the levels, especially, obviously, now that I'm doing a Let's Play of this game, I'm not going to want to do that. There may be some levels I'll want to do that for, just because some levels are very frustrating in comparison to others, but for the most part I will try to stick to the ground as often as possible. So the best part about this power-up is the ability to spin around. It's an attack. Very, very useful. You can also slow fall, which makes platforming much easier. Come here. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, my god. Wow, that was a really stupid death. Gotta mark it, though. I apologize for that. That was really stupid. Sometimes when you talk and then you play a game at the same time, it's really easy to make mistakes. I don't expect all of you to understand, for those of you who've never Let's Played before, but yes. And that is something else I wanted to mention, is there are a lot of mushrooms hidden in the grass. If you ever run low on mushrooms, that is an easy way to get one. The only ones that drop feathers for the capes are the ones like that, the speckly ones. So, keep that in mind. This is also pretty much an instant kill for a lot of enemies, as we saw earlier with, I really wish I could remember what they're called. I think they're called the Jocks, though. That's just what I'm going to call them for now. For now, until I figure it out. But anyway, this is another kind of mini-game. Basically what you need to do is you need to be able to guess the blocks, all 3 in a row. And they give you a coin, you get a 1-up. If you screw up one of them like that, you don't get anything. It's a guessing game, there's no real pattern to it, and I suck at it. But whatever, what do you want from me? I got 1-up, that's all you can really ask for. Oh god. But yeah, as I said, I don't really like skipping through levels as often as some people would. If I was playing normal, like by myself, I would totally be done with this level by now and possibly the next one. Oh, here's Yoshi. Okay, so I can show you basically how Yoshi interacts with this weapon. Actually, I like to take these guys out with just the cape first, and then go in with Yoshi. But yeah, see, that time but now when we take them out with cape, we only get 800 points. I thought there was something down here. I could have swore there was. There it is. There's a nice little secret, and as I've said before, Yoshi can't go down the secrets, so we gotta leave him down behind, but it's okay. Yoshi, you can't fly with Yoshi. You can only really glide, which sucks, but kind of makes sense because he's a big, heavy dinosaur. But what are you gonna do? You know, he's Yoshi, he's still the best, and we love him anyway. Later we'll get green switches, and that's when we'll be able to work with that. I'll probably end up coming back for it to show it off, but it's not really necessary. I'd like to get rid of this guy before I touch the end. There we go. I want to see what's in here. So I think just 1-ups, but if you get those over here... Oh no, I was wrong, never mind. I thought that if you get those at the end of the level, like if they go to the finish line, then you can get a 1-up, but I think that's a different item. I don't remember what it is, though. I'm sure we'll figure it out, though. I figure out most of the secrets in this game pretty easy. So this is Donut Plains number 2. And this is our first underground level. The underground level, obviously, is staple in Super Mario. The ones in this one are a little different, though. As you can see, this one, though, is side-scrolling, which some people hate. Me, personally, I don't really like. Mainly because it doesn't add that much of a challenge to it, as much as it just adds you having to be patient and waiting for the stage to catch up with you. I've never really liked side-scrolling stages like this, but whatever. Someone obviously did, because there's quite a few in this game. Later in the game they do get harder, but when they're super simple like this, they just get kind of annoying. That little thing can smush you, which you don't want. Instant game over. Squishes, for the most part, will result in a game over. Not a game over, but like a loss of all your life. Just like falling in lava or anything like that, which we will obviously get into later, since we haven't seen any lava yet. Oh my god, Yoshi, don't be an idiot. can't. Fuck. No! Come back, Yoshi. Come back! Okay, actually that worked out. Okay, really? No! Sorry, Yoshi. Had to do it. Had to be done. I didn't want to give up Yoshi, but oh well. Oh, something I didn't get to show in the last episode. Yoshi won't go in castles. I didn't have a Yoshi, so I wasn't able to show it. But yeah, Yoshi cannot go inside castles. I don't know why they did it like that, but that's just how it goes. Won't go in a castle, but he will go in a deep, dark underground trench. Nintendo logic, you know, that's all it is. Can't really chalk it up towards more than that. And I think I missed a secret tunnel somewhere, secret pipe, but it's not that big a deal, I guess. I apologize for those of you disappointed in me for my lack of a good attitude, and that was going to squish me. I didn't think it would. That's what I get for being so trusting. Scrolling is going real slow. There it goes. Whee! Yeah. There we go. Got all the Yoshis. So it is 5. It's just the four fill up the screen, and then the 1 just gives you the 1 up. And this is the way out of here, isn't it? No, it's not. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's a secret pipe in this level, and I missed it. I'll come back for it, because I'm pretty sure it's the pipe for the secret switch. And I do like secret switches. If you know me, you know that I like secret switches. So I'll probably go back and try and get that. Oh, whoa. Okay, so we got a bonus game. I don't know why we got this. But basically, the bonus game, you want to try and match all of these with the center image. Ah, dang it. And according to how many you match is how many 1-ups you get. And we get... Well, I don't... Oh, no, it's how many, like, matches you get. Oh, yeah, so we got 3. So, it's like tic-tac-toe. 3 in a row. So basically, any direction you get 3 in a row, you also get a 1-up. Makes sense. So this is our first ghost house. The ghost houses are another place that Yoshis will not enter. They also offer some of the biggest challenges in this game. Some people disagree. Some people think the ghost houses are easy to deal with. I don't necessarily think they're difficult. I feel like they're just a pain, and a lot of the enemies can really screw you up because they're boos and you can't kill them, and they just get in your way. Also, this game likes to freak you out. Not the game, but the levels like to confuse you, and they do that with like different secret switches and secret doors you won't find. But then you can get stuff like this. Lots of weird stuff happen in these levels. Lots of secret entrances or secret teleportation thingies that'll take you elsewhere. Also, just in general, sometimes the levels demand you do other stuff. Like, let's see. I think we're supposed to go through this door this time. I don't remember, though. I can't remember how to do this. Oops. At some point in the levels... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, you can go up above and exit. God dang it. And I don't remember exactly where this one takes us, but we shall see. I just can't remember. Okay. So that's not really what I wanted to do. There's also a secret switch that'll take us up above. I will probably come back and show that. After I do this whole level. What I'll probably do is at some point, like after I finish castles, I'll go back and show secret houses and all that. Because although they do help you out quite a bit, especially one that you get there, because if you get a secret house that's in that one, you actually get a secret room that gives you switches. Like it'll give you either a Yoshi, it gives you a Yoshi, 2 mushrooms, or no. Basically, it gives you power-ups whenever you need them. It'll give you fire flowers or capes, and it also gives you a Yoshi. Oh crap! I shouldn't have done that. No! I don't know why I did it like that. That was really dumb. But basically, yeah, those switches will switch the track that you're on. That was really stupid of me. I don't know why I did that. I think I just wanted to explain what a switch was, and as I was thinking about how I wanted to word it in my head, I was like, yes, you just hit this, and then you die. Switches become much more involved later in the game, like most elements, obviously, as I've probably made very obvious. That's a really good thing about this game, is they introduce so many elements to you that at first seem, oh, that's so simple. But then when you get farther in the game, they can become a little more difficult. You can also hit the switches with the shells, the shells, with the shells. That way making it easier. Wait, what the heck? Oh my god, that was amazing. Yeah, so you can spin jump off those guys. I was supposed to hit the switch, or did the switch save where I hit last? I don't even know. This one will launch us over these guys. So see, this is all so simple, but later in the game we actually get into some really difficult switch puzzles. This is another, yeah, I'm so bad at these. Sometimes I just hate doing these things at all. I mean, I said there's no pattern at all, which I guess isn't, well, I don't know. I've never been able to tell a pattern. I would just kind of assume it'll always be like a different pattern in every other one, so I see, I can't even explain my theory. Everyone, I mean, whenever you have a game that only involves luck, everyone has a theory. Yeah! Dang, I only got 30. From the top, though, it goes 30, 40, 50. So I said that if you get 50, you almost always get a 1-up with it. And you might think, oh, we got 30, you were way close, but how much closer could you have really been? And that's because, as I said, it doesn't go based by the normal count system. So this level's pretty cool. As I said, you can skip almost any level just by flying through it, but I'm going to try and not do that. I don't know if you saw that little guy that just committed suicide, but those are Goombas in this game. They look a little strange, and they actually aren't that reoccurring in it. In fact, there's very few, which I'm not really complaining about, because I'm not even that big a fan of the Koopas, or the Goombas. The Koopas are the much more often seen enemies in this game. Whoa, that's weird. But in this game, you don't see many Goombas, and the Goombas are actually more useless in this one than they ever were in the other. Don't really know what the point of that was. I think I might have missed something. These are, I always used to think of these guys, oh shoot. I used to always think of those guys as like Santa Claus. You can skip it, obviously, just as easily, but it's always fun to kill old people. Not old, okay, that sounded bad. But whatever, I don't regret anything. Oh, god dang it. That was supposed to be a 1-up, and I totally screwed it up. And I didn't mean to rhyme that, I apologize. For those of you who have issues with the rhymes. The Koopas will take the shells back with a vengeance. And sometimes they'll even hit them back at you if you hit them towards them, which I always think is kind of funny to see. We have another down pipe here. There we go. It looks like I think we might have missed a shell. Or not a shell. Oh, crap. There we go. Some people don't realize that you can just jump underneath those guys to kill them. It's much easier than trying to jump on top of them, or you use a weapon or a cape of some sort, or just in general anything you can use. So yeah, here's Paragoombas, and you can throw them like you can throw the Koopas. But once they hit each other, they cancel each other out, so it's not like they can just go on and combo each other. I'm pretty sure, just like, let's see. Yeah, you don't really get anything when you eat a Koopa, or a Goomba. God, I'm gonna just keep messing that up. When you, oh dang, I mean to do that. I didn't realize that that's what would happen, but oh well. Let's try and get a 1-up. Starmen, just like in the old games, if you hit a certain amount of enemies, you get a 1-up. I know I keep saying stuff that's very similar to the other game. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Yoshi. I'm so sorry. That was intense. I wasn't expecting to have to do that. But I didn't want to die, and I didn't die, so that's all that matters. Wait, did I die again and not mark it down? Crap. I totally forgot if I died or not. I guess if I go back, when I go back to edit, I'll look for it, but did I die? How did I forget if I died or not? This is the next castle, by the way. This one introduces big, giant steel objects of death. Things that no one really enjoys. The big downside with this level, and that was not meant to be a pun, but it turned out so good, is that you can't duck these balls. You have to actually walk around and avoid them. And I know that doesn't even sound like that big a deal, because it's not. But I mean, when you hit down, you slide. Here we have thwomps, an enemy we already kind of know about. You know, no real surprise when you see a oh my god, I died. Yeah, lava's an instant kill, obviously. But, just in case you didn't know that. There you go. Would you say Morton or Morgan? God, I need to read. But the one good thing if you die during lava is if you've got a power-up left over, it's not going to just disappear. It's still there. So that is good. That is one decent thing about dying in lava, is that you don't lose all your power-ups, you just lose your life. Not necessarily the best trade-off in the world, but it could be worse. No! Because if you're the type of person that likes to always have extra power-ups, which I personally do like, then you don't want to lose them. That was a Dry Bones. I don't know if you saw him. We'll see another one in a minute. The only place you'll see Dry Bones in this game is in castles. I don't think you even see them in Boo's mansions, or ghost houses, I guess is what they're really called in this game. But they're really not threatening at all. There are ones later in the game that will throw bones at you, but for the most part in the beginning of the game they just kind of stand there or walk back and forth, as most characters, or most enemies in Mario games do. So they're not going to bother you too much. The downside of Dry Bones, as you probably already know, is why do I keep trying to jump for that? I know I can't make it, so why do I keep trying? The downside is they do come back to life after you hit them, but the cool thing is if you use a spin jump, then they die. I'm not saying that's cool. They die. Well, they don't die, technically. The reason they die, quote-unquote, as in leave the screen, is because you literally hit them off the screen. It's kind of hard to live when you're not in the world. You know, I mean, if you drop someone invincible in a black hole, they're still going to go through a black hole. You know, they're still going to be gone. There's no avoiding that. So yes, I am comparing Mario's cape to a black hole. Same thing if you jump on blocks that they're standing on top of. Or not drop. Hit. Wow, I cannot believe I just made those jumps. I thought I was going to die for sure. Capes can also, I'm pretty sure I've done this while I've been playing, but they will take out blocks. Not blocks. Yeah, take out blocks. So you can get coins from them automatically, and you don't have to necessarily jump up onto them. No! No! Oh my god, I can't believe that just... Oh, jeez. Because whenever you go into these boss battles, you almost always want to have a mushroom on you, just a power-up. Because it's really easy to make a mistake, and you really don't want to have to go through these temples again. There's no saves in these temples. Well, that's not true, actually. There are saves in these temples. But they are really long. But... actually, this is probably one of Bowser's easiest minions. You just kind of jump on him over and over again, like the other one, like you'd expect. And basically what he does... yeah, he got away. He climbs up there, falls down, shakes the ground so that you get stunned. The really dumb thing about him stunning you is when he stuns you, he doesn't start moving again until you can start moving again. I know that sounds weird, but that's just kind of how the enemy works. I mean, I'm not complaining because it makes it super easy for me, but it also just seems kind of strange. Alright. Thank you. Do we just... oh, yeah. See, we're kicking it. We're kicking it and jumping on and down. So, Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle Number 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? I don't know.